You're hurt in a car wreck, the law has a goal of getting you back to the place you were before the accident. The law here in Tennessee allows damages to help achieve that. Attorney Jim Higgins recently stopped by to explain.
Jim, thanks for being here.
Thank you.
All right, so we're going to talk about what damages are allowed if someone's in a car wreck in Tennessee. What are those?
Well, whenever someone is in a car wreck or accident or whatever, they generally call and they say, well, what's this worth or what am I entitled to? And so the damages are how we calculate that. And there are some that are just very simple and what you would expect, and that would be your car, what it costs to get it fixed, if you had to get a rental car, your hospital bills, if you were out of work for a certain period of time, your wages, and those are all pretty, what we call liquidated damages. They're kind of easy to calculate. The ones that are more difficult is, in the law, you're supposed to try to put someone back like they were before. And so there's an award for pain and suffering, how hard it was on you and your family. And that obviously is much more difficult to put a number on. Your future medicals can be very hard. A lot of times you have to get an expert to come in to say, hey, this person may need a surgery again in the future. Well, what's that cost, and what all will they have to go through, and we have to show where they miss more work, those type things. And future pain and suffering, and loss of consortium. If someone loses a loved one, the jury will have to ask them to put a value on that, because we can't undo what happened, but it's there to tell someone, we recognize what you've been through, and we'll put a number to say what we think is a reasonable value of that.
Right. So as you're calculating, how do you prove these damages?
Yeah.
What's the process there?
Well, like I said, some are not hard. We get payroll records to prove lost wages. We can get records from how much it costs to get your car fixed. The medical bills we get together from all the hospitals and doctors and from your health insurance company. So those are easier. The future ones are harder. We have economists that we hire in cases that can talk about what this will cost someone in lost wages in the future, vocational disability experts that talk about how it's going to impact their ability to make a living, and then proving those damages that are a little harder if someone loses a loved one. Well, the way we do that at trial is we have to let a jury know what truly this person lost, what they meant to them, what they went through. We talk about their life. I mean, and that it was really something that had value.
Absolutely. Is there anything the clients can do to help you prove these damages?
Yes, my clients, I can't obviously do it without them. They are, and some of them are the greatest and organized, and they bring me binders and they'll show. Yes, and some are like me; they're just scattered, and I have to surround myself with organized people who get me in shape. But yeah, people know what they lost, and so they will generally get, a lot of times, help us get records from their employer. They will sign releases for us so we can get medical records and bills, and it's kind of a team effort. I mean, we do as much work, and they've been through enough. We try to take all the stress off we can, but we need them to help, and usually people are pretty good at that.
All right, team effort. Jim, thanks so much. Good information.
Thank you.